Championship go on the line next on CWF Worldwide.
Introducing first, the challengers from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, the Dirty Daddy and Snooty Foxx, Southtown!
Well, the Dawsons before the bell just jumped so time. We were in the middle of introductions and the Dawsons just jumped the challengers. We are already off and running here on CWF Worldwide. Titles are on the line. Has a bell even been called for yet, Cecil Scott?
I didn't hear one. Foster, I didn't see call for the bell.
Fight is happening on the floor. A lot of tension between these two teams coming out of the Cornoto Brothers Cup Tag Team Tournament earlier this year when, quite frankly, Dirty Daddy and Snooty Foxx upset the Dawsons, knocked them out of that tournament. Cecil Scott, it was the last time that the Dawsons tasted defeat before they went on to win the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship back in Chapel Hill. We've got two legal men and now we've got a bell. Welcome to CWF Worldwide. Brad Stutts and Cecil Roll-Tide Scott are in the booth. See their tag team action already kicked off. When it gets to the summertime in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium, things get boiling at a fever pitch.
Right, it's just, like you said, boiling. It's erupted volcano hot in here.
You say it, it sounds kind of sexy. Snooty Foxx off the top rope, drilling into the arm of one half of the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions.
Well, no one says drilled quite like you do either.
Aw, thanks, buddy. Here comes Double D, Dave Dawson. Dawson, master of the eye gouge, but Snooty Foxx with quick thinking.
Is that some wrestling from Snooty Foxx?
I was gonna say, the progression of this young man has really been something to watch. Really, this young team. Snooty Foxx playing off the veteran know-how of the Dirty Daddy. Of course, Dirty started his career way back in the early 80s. Cover, only got two, was blackballed for 30 years by the National Wrestling Alliance, the National Wrestling Alliance president Bob Geigel. When the 30 years were up in 2015, Dirty Daddy had to start all over again as a rookie in the Rising Generation League, former Rising Generation League champion. But this has got to be the biggest opportunity of Dirty Daddy's career. Ever since the headline in Puerto Rico back with Carlos Colon in '82. This is the biggest match of Dirty Daddy's career in over 30 years now.
Right, the difference between now and Puerto Rico, no one's going to stab him.
I would not be certain of that when the Dawsons are involved.
You know he once wrestled the Shire Brothers?
I see that the Dawsons do not have their nefarious manager with them tonight. I can neither confirm nor deny this, but I heard he kind of got picked up. You know what I mean?
Picked up?
Picked up.
Like, for the night?
No, for like 3 to 5. Nevertheless, more on that story down the road. Tag team titles are on the line. And the Dawsons...
Not a tag, by the way.
You tell them it was not a tag.
Look, I've got a job to do out here.
They've compromised the smaller man, Dirty Daddy, fighting.
Man, he's fighting hard, too.
One thing, when I think back about that, whoa, boom, stuck him on the slam, cover, two. When I think back to that Cornoto Brothers Cup Tag Team Tournament match, the toughness of Dirty Daddy is what really was on display in that matchup. He hung in there with both Dawsons, and there were times, quite frankly, that Dirty took the fight to both Dawsons, which is not an easy thing to do.
Right, I think that was a match that really sold a lot of people on Dirty Daddy.
Oh, man.
H-bomb. No, turned him inside out.
Face first into the canvas. Dawsons clicking. Cover two. Snooty Foxx was there, but Dirty Daddy kicks out on his own once again, showing that toughness.
Absolutely. An innovative tag team offense is in the blood of the Dawsons. And now they're just choking the man.
Yeah, referee Eric Foster already threatening to send the Dawsons to the back if need be. Of course, a disqualification, they would hold on to the championship. You don't see it often in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium or CWF Mid-Atlantic whatsoever, but a disqualification, the Dawsons would hold the championship, and quite frankly, I don't think that would bother them at all.
No, but you think they care? And Dirty with those straight rights, ducking the left, come back with another straight right. Ducking the right. And Dirty's cooking here.
He is sticking him with those waller punches. Ow! Single foot drop kick from Dave Dawson.
It seems like no one ever sees that coming.
Cover all that body weight on the shoulders. Only got two. A little bit of a minor mistake there from Dave Dawson. He had all the body weight on the shoulders, neglected to hook a leg. Dirty slipped out.
Right.
The fundamentals can win or lose the match for you.
And his crowd behind Dirty.
Absolutely they are. We thank you wherever you are in the world for joining us here tonight. Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles on the line. Worldwide television title to go on the line later in this hour.
Right.
Uh-oh, hold up.
Come on, you gotta get down.
Woo!
2 feet in the face.
Great thinking on the part of the Dirty Daddy. Can he make his partner? Yes, he does. The Fox is in. The Fox is in. Snooty Foxx drills both Dawsons. He's got to take on 2 men at once here.
Smart move.
He may be the most powerful rookie we've ever seen, but can he fight both Dawson brothers? He's cooking right now. Is the Fox.
He's got to find one and isolate him. Watch out for that lariat.
Woo! Caught both of them. Great thinking.
Man, I don't know if that. Oh, I don't know about that tag.
He's calling to his partner.
They gotta go and hit something quick.
Drop toe hold, tripped him up. Big elbow. Teamwork. Precise here.
Oh, God!
Oh, Dirty just throwing his body onto Dave Dawson. Cover. And Snooty Foxx almost got the win. It was not pretty from the Dirty Daddy, but it took the man down.
Yeah, this don't cost it to the win. But Snooty, if he hits something up here, this could do it.
Woo! Caught him on the back of the head with that elbow. There's the tag. Dirty Daddy, now legal. Sometime maybe going for the win here.
Going for that ripcord elbow. Got it.
Over the top goes Snooty. His partner's not there. Dirty Daddy doesn't realize it. His partner's not there. He's waiting for the other half of that move, and it never came.
Thumb to the eye. Oh, no.
Spun him inside out. That's the legal man. And they got it.
My God, the Dawsons, they got a tough test, but they retain the tag team titles once again.
6 minutes, 27 seconds. The winners by pinfall and still CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champions, Ric Converse.
The Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium is the #1 venue for live pro wrestling in all of the Carolinas. But did you know that you can also rent the Sportatorium for all of your anniversaries, fundraisers, and live pro wrestling birthday parties? Check us out at CWF247.com to find out more about how you can have your events right here at the Sportatorium.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome at this time the CWF Worldwide Television Champion, Aric Andrews. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest television champion of all time.
for the Worldwide Television Championship. Hey. No. We are not drawing anyone for any television championship match tonight. Tonight is a celebration for the longest reigning television champion of all time. I should be, no, I deserve to be in the main event. And you know what?
Bonus match, maybe.
I shouldn't be so humble. So I am not just the greatest television champion in this company's history. I am the greatest champion in this company's history. I am also, the champ is talking, okay? I am also the greatest television champion.
What's this bucket you got here?
10 contenders for the worldwide television title. A fan can pick anyone to challenge the champ.
Well, Brad, I'm a fan of CWF. Do you mind if I pick up the bucket? Yeah! I'm sorry, guys. Just one.
This one, yes, sir.
How about this, Aric Andrews? You want to come out here and say you're the greatest champion in CWF Mid-Atlantic?
Yes, I am.
What, in 10 minutes? You're the greatest champion in CWF Mid-Atlantic? This is the real title, Aric, and this is the real champion. So instead of picking out of a bucket, how about you and me? Mid-Atlantic champion versus the TV title. But don't worry, Aric, I don't want that title. After I humble your ass, somebody else back there is going to beat you for it. You and me, Mid-Atlantic title. What do you say, Aric?
I say hell yeah. Yeah, I'll be a double champion.
Look at it, Aric.
Enjoy what
That's
you
the only
got.
belt you're going to have when I'm here.
Hey guys, Nick Jackson here, the Young Bucks. You are watching CWF Worldwide, but you actually should be on ProWrestlingTees.com/YoungBucks. We got like 54 designs. Pick one of the coolest ones. Too sweet me. Boom.
Sportatorium, please welcome back Priscilla Kelly. And ladies and gentlemen, Sith.
Bell sounds, we are off and running with two demonic, badass women going at it here on CWF Worldwide as Hell's favorite harlot, Priscilla Kelly in a return matchup against Sis. Cecil Scott, it was back during Cronulla Brothers Cup weekend that these two met for the very first time. Sis got the Duke on that one. Since then, Priscilla Kelly gone on to become the Shine Nova champion and has turned a lot of heads all over the country, but that loss from Cronulla Brothers Cup weekend is still lingering.
Yeah, Priscilla Kelly in a few short months has grown so much as a wrestler. Oh God, Sis is ground and pound here.
That's exactly what she's doing, just on top of Hell's favorite harlot, the She-Beast. Chokes away, good Lord.
My God.
This thing is a fight already. And you want to talk about growing a reputation? Sis jumping right through the camera to take it to Priscilla Kelly. You're talking about growing a reputation. If Sis goes up 2-0 against the Shine Nova champion here tonight on CWF Worldwide, see there, you've got to think somebody's going to notice that. That's opportunities down the road for Sis.
Right, in places like Shine and Shimmer and all these women's promotions. Priscilla Kelly's not a big gal. That is a lot of force on that frame.
Sis is a sturdy gal. Cover only got 2, and man, she just drove all that power, all that pressure into the rib cage, the sternum of Priscilla Kelly. PK may not be able to breathe at this point.
Handful of hair, just yanking back of the head.
Oh God, you can only get about 4.5 seconds of that. You can do a lot with 4.5 seconds when you're in there with these two ladies. Oh, get her in the throat! This is a fight! I love it! I gotta tell you, Cecil Scott, I love a girl that might just haul off and give you a German suplex sometime.
Brother, who are you telling? Yeah, they are beating the absolute snot out of each other. I was trying to say earlier, Priscilla Kelly has grown such a reputation in a few short months. I mean, she went through that 2-night tournament to win that Nova Championship.
Physicality between these two is unreal. Oh man, Sis off the ropes.
Double stomp, caught her on the side of the head, it looked like.
Priscilla Kelly trying desperately to stay in the ring. Was that a good idea? I would have gone to the floor. Cover, 2. Oh, but great presence of mind. She knew where the rope was. Priscilla Kelly trying hard not to crash against the floor, but man, she got left very vulnerable there by the ropes.
Man, she's back in it now. Nice combination move there.
To the knee, trying to take this girl down. Oh, back of the head.
Man, the strikes in this thing.
Cover, 2. Only got 2. But these ladies showing amazing toughness. Double underhook here.
Maybe a tiger driver?
Maybe an attempt. Sis, too strong.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a wise move. German!
Woo! Dropped her on her head.
Man, she rolls to her feet, but she is dazed out on her feet.
Priscilla snaps into the Russian, or for the submission, got those long legs wrapped around her. Good Lord!
Yeah, almost like a seated octopus hold here.
She may choke her out with those long legs, and that's all. That is all. Priscilla Kelly, Hell's favorite harlot, comes back a winner and evens the score against Sis.
2 minutes, 53 seconds. Your winner by submission, the Shine Nova champion, Priscilla Kelly.
See how I'm coming more like off my hip? And right, you were like if this arm's going up on one here. The little things that makes you money. It's the little things that make people talk about you. No matter what, it's still gonna hurt. Let's hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening is scheduled for one fall with no time limit. And it is for the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship.
Let's go, Trevor!
Introducing first the challenger.
What?
Hey, Trevor, it's a squash match, dude. It's a squash match.
Introducing the challenger on the 405th day of the greatest television championship reign in history. Single-handedly, a former two-time Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion, your personal hero and mine, the Worldwide Television Champion, Aric Andrews.
That was a lot that didn't mean anything. Wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this.
And his opponent, fighting out of Cameron, North Carolina, he is a former Rising Generation League champion, Mid-Atlantic Television champion, Mid-Atlantic Tag Team champion, 2013 Weaver Cup Tournament champion, PWI Ultra J champion, Omega Heavyweight champion, PWG World Tag Team champion, TNA World Tag Team champion, two-time X Division champion of the world, and for 528 days, he has been the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight champion.
No problem, Zach.
You try forward.
It's all about right here.
Eric, you let me know mine.
Hey, toothpick!
Eric, you ready? Oh yeah. Eric, you ready? Bring it out.
Atmosphere here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Cecil Scott, the main event is on. Champion versus champion, but the worldwide television champion, Aric Andrews, in no hurry to lock up with the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion here. No time limit, and Aric Andrews' television title is not on the line here. Is this a wise move for the challenger, or does this just poke the bear?
It could be a little bit of both, actually. I mean, this is a rare luxury for Andrews. He can kind of take his time. And we're going to see how well he operates when he does have to rush with a 10-minute time limit.
The Worldwide Television Championship typically, by rule, carries that 10-minute time limit. We saw last week in the first round of the Weaver Cup, Cecil Scott, how that 10 minutes can sneak up on you. The Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion just snuck up on the Worldwide Television Champion here. Is that, in your professional opinion, is that going to be to the benefit of Aric Andrews or the detriment of Aric Andrews that he has not had a match go past 10 minutes in months and months and months?
Honestly, it could really be a deterrent, a detriment in this case, because you got to figure out, is the cardio there? I mean, we know he's a good athlete. We know he's a great champion. But when your body's conditioned to only go in a certain length, it's like a muscle memory thing. You know, you're used to going a certain time, your body's used to it. Will he gas out?
Andrews is stuck. The champion has got Andrews stuck. And he stepped off of him. You saw the look on Aric Andrews' face. This is a very prideful young man. Still in his mid-20s. He has not yet reached 30 years old. But for years, Aric Andrews has walked around here with a sense of entitlement. And I'm not going to lie, Andrews Andrews could turn some heads here. I mean, this could potentially be a game-changing night in not just the career, but the life of Aric Andrews.
We know he has the capability, he has the skill set, and he's got some tools that can give Trevor Lee trouble. He's got a lot of length and a lot of strength. You know, that reach could give Trevor Lee a lot of trouble. And has he had time to put together a game plan with Trevor Lee? For that matter, Trevor Lee, this is a rare occasion where he doesn't have time to game plan either.
That's right. It was just, earlier in this hour, it was not very long ago at all that this Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title bout was made. We were under the impression that Aric Andrews would be defending the Worldwide Television Championship. And Trevor Lee took exception to some of the comments of the Worldwide Television Champion. Basically, Andrews just broke the record for the longest television title reign in history. Right. And a lot of confidence, perhaps rightly so. The Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion really took exception to those words and took exception to Aric Andrews, basically calling himself the dominant champion in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
I think Andrews is stuck. Here's the thing, that Trevor Lee's got to be real careful about this. We've talked about it in the past. Andrews is a state wrestling champion in the state of Virginia. He's got some mad skill. We just don't see it that often.
Virginia's a commonwealth. They get real mad when you call it a state.
We're lovers.
Ooh, look at the quickness. Yeah, both these men actually were decorated amateur wrestlers before turning pro. Very first time I ever met Trevor Lee, he had just captured a trophy in a wrestling tournament and had not even debuted as a pro yet. He was basically just there as a guest at the event. And even then, even then, when he was much smaller,
see, there it is.
There it is right there. Even back when he was much smaller, Trevor Lee was deceptively strong, and now he's put on a lot of body weight, a lot of mass, a lot of power in the past few years. Look at the legs of Trevor Lee, right? The arms, the shoulders. Trevor Lee has packed a lot of power on that frame. Look at the television champion, Aric Andrews. Lanky, long.
Ooh, ooh. Well, he's trying to hook in almost an octopus stretch if he gets that leg up.
I think the plan was an octopus, rolls the shoulders down. I gotta believe, I would never doubt Trevor Lee's athleticism, but I think the plan was an octopus and Andrews was just too tall.
Right, like I said earlier, that's not something that Trevor's run into a ton. I think it maybe Cutshaw and Otto Schwaz are the only two that were significantly taller than him in these title matches.
Only a handful of men in the history of CWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling have ever been a double champion. Rob McBride, Ray Kandrack, Cyrus, Chet Sterling. I think that's the whole list. Right. So Aric Andrews has got a very rare opportunity to join a very exclusive club here. To do it, he's got to defeat the most dominant, quite frankly, the most amazingly athletic Mid-Atlantic champion we have ever seen. But it can be done. Every man has weaknesses.
Right.
Hold on. Ooh, Andrews knew he could not let those fingers get snapped. Aric Andrews knew he could not let those fingers get snapped, and he knew he could not let Trevor Lee nail that kick. The Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion going for the kill early, but I gotta say, the Worldwide Television champion early on has had a lot of the big home run hits that Trevor Lee packs, well scouted.
Right, and I've talked about this before with Trevor Lee. Everybody in the locker room, in the back of their head, scouts the champion. You're always thinking about facing the champion. So in a lot of ways, he probably has a lot of the big moves scouted. But
tight wheel! Shoulders down! If he'd have caught Trevor Lee off guard right there, Aric Andrews, the backwoods bully from Fincastle, Virginia, would have shocked the world. Can you imagine the ramifications of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Global Force Wrestling, all these national, international organizations that have invested in Trevor Lee? And I can guarantee you, make no mistake, they know about this title reign and the dominance of Trevor Lee in this building. Andrews makes himself a star in one night on the national and international stage if he can surprise the champion and catch a fly here.
Hold on. Oh, no.
Andrews knew he had to avoid it. Oh, he took the knee. Aric Andrews chop blocked the knee of the Mid-Atlantic champion.
Right, he didn't yank the leg. He basically hit a clothesline on that knee.
Trevor Lee trying to play defense here. He's trying to protect that knee right in front of the VIP fans. Trevor Lee playing defense to protect that knee. The champion may be wounded here, C-Bear.
Yeah, that's a smart strategy to take out that leg. So much of Trevor's offense comes from his legs.
Big, powerful German, all those pump kicks, the kill shot knee.
Right.
Basically anything that requires a lift.
And it's something that a lot of people may not think about. That leg is hurt. Trevor Lee doesn't have his quickness, and Andrews has all that reach. It's going to be really hard for Trevor to get inside on this tall champion.
Almost see the wheels turning inside the head of the challenger. The richest prize in this region of the country hangs in the balance.
And quite possibly the most incredible title reign in pro wrestling today hangs in the balance.
I would welcome the argument of any champion in any organization that has put together a body of work and a string of incredible matches like Trevor Lee has in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Not knocking any other great champion, but I would welcome that argument at Stuttsy, S-T-U-T-T-S-Y. If you've got a champion that you think has been better than Trevor Lee in the past 500 days, I would love to hear it. And the champ came down on his knee. The champ came down on that knee.
Oh, it may not matter.
He swung the kick, but the leg had trouble supporting his body weight. Trevor Lee's got to wrap this up.
Yeah, that kick, all of it was in the leg. There was no body behind that kick.
Boom! Got him again! Aric Andrews got him again! Man, champ's hurt.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you see a boxer that's really tired, all of his punches, all the power comes from the arms instead of the body. That was the same with that kick from Trevor Lee.
Andrews stomping away.
And we saw, it's something that I've noticed a trend of the last few title defenses for Trevor. He's not so much drawing things out the way he did early on in that title reign. He's trying to get his business done a little bit quicker. And we saw that tonight too, and I think Andrews expected it.
Trevor Lee has said, he makes no bones about it, I don't know how much longer I can keep up this grueling schedule. You're talking about spending, what, 10 days in India, hopping on a plane, coming right here in this building to wrestle Michael Elgin just hours later on No Sleep. You're talking about grueling television tapings, 4 or 5 days in a row. You might wrestle 2-3 times a night, potentially, if the cards are dealt that way. You're talking about flying to Chicago, to Reseda, to international obligations. Understand the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion is headed to Germany in just a couple of weeks. A schedule that rivals that of any other major professional athlete in any sport. But it's still a human. He's got a human body, and the grind catches up to any man at some point.
Right, he's basically the peak of human conditioning, but like you said, he's a man, he's flesh and blood, and every man runs out of gas eventually.
Aric Andrews cannot win the championship on a countout, but in this hot Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium on this hot summer night, Andrews seems content to use that 9 count to catch his own breath. But is he giving the champion too much ammunition? Is he giving the champion too much time to recover?
Because he knows Trevor's not going to just take that count out and keep his title. He's going to get back in the ring.
Andrews.
He's making no attempt to make this thing pretty, and why should he?
No, calculated but aggressive has been the worldwide television champion.
And so many of these Trevor Lee challengers want to try to match Trevor Lee and wrestle that style and try to keep pace with him. Andrews knows he can't. He can't wrestle that style, and why should he? He's going to do what he's good at.
Count is at 5. Again, the leg gets cranked. Andrews there, I was about to say, Andrews must be mindful of the count.
You also got to remember, Trevor Lee came off 2 very, very recent title defenses that were some of the toughest of his career against Elgin and Richards.
Yeah, Trevor Lee, it was actually right before that matchup with Nick Richards. Trevor Lee said, I don't know how much longer I can keep going, but I'm gonna double down in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. I'm gonna double down on the value that I give these people, on the value that I give this championship. And man, those long arms of Andrews come in handy again.
The post.
Andrews, come on, bring it in the ring. Let's go.
Yeah, and I brought up this 2 title matches just because it took so much out of it, more so than you see a lot of other matches. And I think we're seeing a lot of the effects of that.
Michael Elgin may be the strongest human being that's ever stepped foot in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium, and he tormented Trevor Lee in that title defense.
Yeah, he wrecked it.
To your point.
And if you recall in the Richards match, he went through about 6 chairs delivering a superplex. In addition to the dozen or so shots to the face with trash can lids and chairs.
Crashed through that table awkwardly as well. And the figure 4 leg lock.
Sunk in deep.
And again, we keep talking about it. The long arms and the long legs of Aric Andrews will come into play even here. If he can power and maneuver and position Trevor Lee away from the ropes like he has done thus far. And also, if those long arms, if Aric Andrews makes the ropes, it'll be a big advantage. Trevor Lee has reversed it. Andrews is reaching, and he's got it.
Yeah, just when you think Trevor Lee's got this thing turned around, that long reach comes into play again.
The crowd here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium in the shadows of the historic Greensboro Coliseum has not left the champion side. You still hear the rally of this crowd with the Trevor chant, but it is not the same atmosphere we're accustomed to seeing in a Trevor Lee title defense. There's a concern. There is a concern in this room that the champion may be hurt. When they get that glimmer of hope, you hear the crowd rise, but in the meantime, the in-between time, there is concern in this arena that the champion may be injured.
It's like they're coming up because they know the champion needs them. And they might be right. The champion right now is in a lot of trouble.
And every time Aric Andrews shuts Trevor Lee down, he shuts down the energy of this crowd as well. It is a hot Carolina. No, too close to the ropes. Poor ring positioning from the television champion. I was going to say, it's a hot Carolina night here in the summertime. We thank all the fans that have braved the heat here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. The body crashes against the canvas.
And so does the knee.
We thank the fans, wherever they are in the world, for watching us. Trevor Lee is talking to the official. This could be bad, Cecil Scott.
At first, I thought he was trying to pull himself up on the official, but it looked like he was having a little conversation.
We're talking about a young man that's got a world of opportunity in front of him. And if he is communicating an injury to the official, that's a real bad sign, I'm not going to lie.
And an injury stoppage works the same as a KO, which benefits Aric Andrews.
That's correct. And Trevor Lee is found to be unable to continue this match. Quite frankly, that's an end to this title reign that Nostradamus would not have predicted, but it would mean that Aric Andrews is a double champion. I'm going to say it again. If referee Kevin Pierce, who is the man in charge of this match, finds Trevor Lee unable to continue, Aric Andrews would shock the world. The backwoods bully from Fincastle, Virginia would become a double champion and end the Mid-Atlantic title reign of Trevor Lee.
And we know referee Pierce has called for injury stoppages in this building before.
See the pain on the face of the Mid-Atlantic champion. Trying to move, trying to get those legs under him.
And nice leg takedown there. He's trying to go for that heel hook.
Yes, he is. Andrews always has that heel hook in his back pocket.
He hasn't used it in a long time, but it's always there.
Woo! Great move. Great move that stunned the television champion.
Yeah, Trevor's been fighting from his back for the bulk of this match.
Cecil, we always talk about how you're a big fight fan. Trevor Lee cannot get his legs under him. How vulnerable does that make him in a stand-up fight or in any context of a wrestling match?
I mean, you know he's got a puncher's or a kicker's chance, but man, I'd say 90% of his game plan is gone if he can't get to his feet.
Andrews rocked a second time. Trevor Lee has done a great job of creating space, but he has done a subpar job of maximizing his openings. Subpar for himself, that is. Swing and a miss. Andrews back to the game. Get it. Deadlift Jarvis.
Stuck him.
Trevor Lee is always on his game. He has not done as good a job as he normally does at maximizing those openings, but he has done a good job of creating those openings from time to time.
Right. And that German suplex may have put this thing at square one. He knew Aric Andrews was going to go for that chop block again and was ready for it.
Count is at 5. Count is up to 6. Both men down. You hear this Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium crowd. You want to join us in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium? CWFtickets.com. CWF247.com has got all the event info and full schedule. If you're watching us, subscribe at CWFworldwide.com.
And we're seeing the leg come into play again. He can't get the wide base to get that Irish whip.
He doesn't have the power to shoot the man off that he normally possesses.
So take the arm.
Got it. He got the fingers. Trevor Lee likes that arm work early. In this case, he had to settle for it, what, 10, 15 minutes into this matchup.
Right. Man, he is going for it hard, though.
Trevor, stalking the television champ. Got the arm.
Oh, he may have dislocated the elbow.
He may have dislocated his knee, though. The champion went down. The champion went down. Can he block out the pain? Field goal.
Oh, God, he put his entire being into that.
Good Lord.
And everything Trevor does right now is high risk, questionable reward. But he's got to put everything in there. The leg will still be there afterwards.
Count of 3.
And Pierce, to his credit, has let this thing go. He's letting the champion go out on his shield.
We have seen that time and time again in these Trevor Lee title defenses. You look back, Cedric Alexander, John Scott. We talked earlier about Michael Elgin and Nick Richards. So many of these amazing matchups. Trevor Lee has had it, you know, it's never been out of the champion's grasp. Andrews has shook the champion. He has hurt the champion more than I can recall seeing. There's been times that I've seen the challenger rally against Trevor Lee. Quite frankly, I don't recall seeing Trevor Lee on the mat as much in a title defense as he has been here against the Worldwide Television Champion.
Right, you never get the sense that he's out of it.
Right, exactly. Woo! He's not out of it yet, but he cannot get his legs underneath him. Knee trembler! Knee trembler! The Mid-Atlantic champ went to the floor! Aric Andrews scored with the knee trembler, but it was a bad break because the champ is down on the outside where Andrews cannot win the championship.
Yeah, that was rotten luck for Andrews. He got his shot. But man, Trevor Lee just might be out cold on this floor right now.
Aric Andrews and I have had our problems very publicly, dating back to the days of the group that identified themselves as the Riot. Having said that, if he wins it, he wins it. And Aric Andrews has put together a heck of a game plan here to try and catch lightning in a bottle and become the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. Trevor Lee is down. Trevor Lee is down. Hooks the leg. Only got 2. Trevor Lee threw his whole body up out of the cover. He's taking no chances of his shoulder being counted down.
Right, that was a good, I'd say 25 to 30 seconds in between that knee trembler and that cover, and it was all Trevor needed.
Andrews will attempt a German.
Asphalt spike.
Asphalt spike. Better than a sidewalk slam. It's the asphalt spike. Hold on.
It's carried into this TV title reign. Can he hit it? Not yet.
Ow! You heard that one. Andrews is dazed. That was bone on bone against the jaw. Asphalt spike. No, sir. Cradle. 2. Trevor Lee was never quite on top of Andrews with his body weight like he wanted to be there.
Yeah, he was hoping to catch him by surprise.
Oh, he caught him right there. Andrews was going for a knee. Trevor Lee has got him trapped. Trevor Lee has used this guillotine ever since the Chip Day match. It has been a big, big, big card in his arsenal.
Oh, as that brain buster.
The champion maybe kicking it into another gear here.
And the Andrews is not moving.
Down he goes. Trevor Lee, the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion for more than 500 days. Fatal tights! Oh, he kicked out with his whole body!
He's got the heel hook!
Andrews has got the heel hook! Trevor Lee is very close to the ropes, but does he have the presence of mind to know it? Yes, he does! Yes, he does!
If you recall, he put his former tag partner, Everett, out of action for months with that hold.
I hear him saying he won those tag titles single-handedly. Nevertheless, like a mixed martial arts fight is too close to the cage, that will break that submission hold. And man, there's no stand-em-up rule in pro wrestling. Trevor Lee is down and Andrews can just continue the onslaught here. Trevor on the ropes, literally. Andrews stalking his man. I keep going back to the number of people who would be stunned if Aric Andrews pulls this thing off tonight.
He's got that heel hooked again, and this time square in the center of the ring.
You heard Trevor Lee scream.
Yeah, screamed out pain. It's one of the most painful submission holds in not just in wrestling, but any combat sport.
You heard Trevor Lee scream for the heel hook. Man, Andrews has got that heel. He gave it up. He had to give it up to get back to the center of the ring. Good Lord, Andrews is torturing the champion. Aric Andrews is torturing Trevor Lee with the heel hook. Are the sands in the hourglass running out on the title reign of the Mid-Atlantic champ?
And Trevor's thrashing around so much, he may be putting more pressure on the leg. Now it rolls through STF. He's got the STF.
He's got it. Andrews trying to stay out of it.
Just face lock. He's got the just face lock.
This is how he beat Andrew Everett, if I recall.
That's absolutely right.
Everett knew not to let him have that STF. Trevor had to make the adjustment. Andrews may be fading.
He can't see the rope.
You're right, he can't. But the hand of Trevor Lee is over his eyes.
Now he got it. He had to move the hands.
Yeah, he did. That's a great tactic from the champion.
Yeah, Trevor got another couple of seconds in that hold just because Andrews couldn't see where to grab the rope.
Both men in this one, of course, are champions, but only one is on the line. Look at Trevor Lee trying to work that knee out.
It's rare to see anybody survive the STF or the just face lock from Trevor Lee.
Trevor Lee waiting on the challenger. He knows that he cannot rush in. Dare I say he knows he cannot get caught in that heel hook again. Trevor Lee taking every valuable second. Brainbuster again, no. Oh. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful how he uses those knees, though.
Maybe another German.
Trying for it. Andrews is daggum tall.
Woo! He kicked him low.
Oh, man.
He kicked Trevor low.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Knee tripler. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This building is silent.
Oh my God. You could have heard a pin drop in this place.
I'm not gonna lie, folks, for about 2.5 seconds, we had an Ivan Koloff, Bruno Sammartino atmosphere in this arena. Aric Andrews just about shocked us all, and now what the hell do you want?
Grabbing both title belts over here.
Andrews has got both belts. This is not no disqualification. Andrews perhaps looking to make a statement here.
I think this is desperation.
He can't be so dumb as to use those belts as an object to get disqualified.
Right. I mean, yeah, you hit your best shots and it hasn't done it, but you're still in control.
Andrews is flirting with disqualification. Woo!
Oh, God.
Trevor Lee said, that's my belt. Trevor Lee said, that is my belt, and he is unloading on Aric Andrews. If Aric Andrews wants to touch that title, he will have to pry it from Trevor Lee's dead hands.
Still got the TV title belt.
Oh, super kick!
He kicked him right in the face.
Trevor Lee can barely stand, but he is soaking up every bit of energy in this room.
That's what Spike, no. Roll through. Roll through.
No! STF!
Legs, he crossed the legs!
STF is locked in! And look at the championship! Aric Andrews trying to grab the championship and can't do it! It's over! Trevor Lee holds on! The most amazing title reign in wrestling continues! Aric Andrews brought his A game, but can any man walking the planet take that title away from Trevor Lee?
27 minutes and 4 seconds. You win by submission and still CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, Trevor Lee!
The King holds on to his throne. We will see you next week on CWF Worldwide.